people who removed Christina Caramo are overwhelmingly a grassroots movement. There's no one leader that you could point to in that movement. They came together. Then these are all people, everyone that I've spoken to, without exception, they support Trump. They're opposed to abortion. They hate the deep state. They hate the two-tier justice system. These are our people. We agree with them on everything. And
no, I experienced it firsthand. Like a lot of these folks who finally stood up against Christina, were Ryan Kelly supporters.
right.
And they finally said, we see the writing on the wall. And I've had really great conversations with a lot of these folks who they admit, like, we were wrong. We were wrong in supporting her and everything else. I have a personal question because I started an organization called Stand Up Michigan, which after several months after we got unlocked done, I stepped down in November of 2020 after the election to focus on, what possible political office I was going to run for. Does Stand Up Michigan have any of these ties into this corruption with, because you threw out General Flynn,
Mhm.
so have you found anything with that?
Yes, I have. And so for one, I mean,
You,
when
with
you look
Stand
at,
Up Michigan?
yeah, just Stand Up Michigan. I have been looking into Stand Up Michigan, and I can say that I'm still gathering information. So I'm not ready to say, to actually condemn the organization and all of that. There will be a very big report I'm working on. I have some information that I'm still developing that I've seen, and that shows that they are. So for one, just looking at the past, this is one thing that I can say is that they were working in the same way and recruiting delegates and even indoctrinating them and planning takeover of local counties in the same way that MIPF was. So,
You think
and
it was under the direction of Michigan Precinct First?
I think that Tammy Clark was involved in that. I do. And, I've talked to many people who have been to many of the Stand Up Michigan meetings in Grand Rapids, which are, and that's kind of so that Ron Armstrong and Tammy Clark go to those meetings and they run those meetings. And it is they use the same language, they use the Bible in the same way, they advance the same narratives, they support the same people.